Greetings, parents. I am Kay Barlow with MEBA, the Midlands Education and Business Alliance. When the thermostat regularly registers 100 to 102 degrees, it doesn't seem possible. It's time to think of our children going back to school. In less than a month, the school bells will ring, or at least the back-to-school buzzers will buzz. This week I attended the New to Two event for new educators, and there was a lot of enthusiasm in that room. They bring new ideas, new experiences, and great attitudes. What wonderful teachers I met. I left the event energized, confident that your Richland School District 2 students will receive the world-class education they will need for a successful future. I have seen school lists, shoe sales, and sports physicals advertised. The teacher stores are stocking up, and Walmart has some really good sales on school supplies. It must be that time of the year. We turn our minds from flip-flops to school bags. I hope you've had time to rest and relax. I hope you've been able to bond over barbecues and swimming pools. I hope camps have been fun and family reunions have been joyful. As we head back to the classroom, remember that you are your child's first and most important teacher. Let your children know how important their education is to you. I want you to keep your sense of humor. Try and keep a good attitude. Remember that your child gets his or her attitude about education from you. Relax and enjoy the preparations. Parents, those school years go by so quickly. Back-to-school activities require a lot of decision-making. Include your student in all the decision-making process. I constantly hear from educators and employers that our children really struggle with making good decisions. Give him or her as much responsibility as possible. This is a good time for your child to learn about money. Explain your budget that must include school fees, school supplies, and back-to-school clothes. I hope the following tips will make your family's back-to-school experience a little easier. Start the school bedtime routine for at least a week before school starts. It'll help your child get to sleep on time and getting up earlier a little easier. Show your children where their backpacks will go and where they will be doing their homework. If you put that backpack by the door each night, it makes the morning so much easier. Go to the school website. Get those forms and information you and your student will need. The bus schedule is very important. Every family member needs to know the school travel arrangements. Take your younger students to their school and, if possible, their classroom. Sometimes you're lucky enough to meet their new teacher. Introduce yourself to every person you meet: custodian, teacher, guidance, and principal. Your child's education is a partnership, and you are ready to be an involved partner. Now, middle school and high school students should get their friends together and tour the school. Look at their schedules and try the lock on that locker. Get those family rules together and go over them before school starts. Share them with the entire family. There should be no confusion on school expectations and home expectations when school starts. It'll make your lives so much easier. Gather those emergency and contingency plan numbers. Share those with your students of any age. Each student in your family should know who to call during an emergency, what to do if they cannot get in touch with you. Go over that what if question. What if I lose my keys? What if I get sick? What if I miss the bus? And what if I can't find you? When you get that school calendar, put it on your refrigerator. It is important to know what is going on in the school and in the entire district. Read the school handbook with your child so there could be no miscommunication. Have physicals and shots as soon as possible. Back-to-school clothing and shoe sales have already started. Children grow quickly, parents. Styles change rapidly. I have learned that less is better, and you may want to see what the other kids are wearing. Back-to-school supply sales are everywhere, from discount stores to office supply stores. Remember to buy extra while it's on sale. In a few months, everything will be back to that full price. Now, these are just a few suggestions to make your family's back to school experience a joyful one. Our children grow up so quickly. The school years, they pass in a blur. Stress the importance of education. Encourage good attendance, being on time, good listening skills, getting along with others, and that love of learning. These are all qualities that we all admire as adults. We admire them in every adult, and we hope to see them in our own children. 2 thoughts I would like to leave with you. Our children rarely do what we tell them to do, but they always do what they see us do. Be a good role model. Give your child the gift of a good attitude and the love of learning. Education is very expensive, but not as expensive as ignorance. I wish you and your family a smooth back-to-school experience and a wonderful school year.